Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player, and the finish! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Gnabry climbs up big. He's scored.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the ball's gone astray. He's found a way through. He's found some space.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Belletti. And here's Gnabry. Rummenigge. Keeper's ball. Ribery. Mateus cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Busquets.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Schneider. Played out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's been picked out. He is through here. Great chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Rummenigge. And it's Schneider. Nicely worked. Neuer gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kane. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Ter Stegen getting this one clear. Belletti.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Ribery. Yamal. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been drilled forward. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
The If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, Red, nice interception. Quality ball. Ribéry.
The attendance for this match
Kane.
was 80,314.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Ribéry. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. Fernando Torres. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now. Ribéry. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Great hit! Well, the ball's come loose here. Gullit can get it clear. Schneider. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Inter. Number 19, Jamal. Number 6, Vinicius Junior.
Roberto Carlos
Number
does really well
20,
to win the ball there.
Kane. Coming on the field.
He's through here.
Number 10,
Pass
Olise.
is somewhat
Number
less than
15,
ideal.
Santos
Ribéry.
clearly should have gone for the
Number
easier pass.
13,
Now they'll have to
Felipe
quickly
Wijnaldum.
regroup.
Substitution.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. He's gone direct here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been
That's been
indicated.
intercepted. Good ball over the top. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. Big header! And he has kept... And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter can always take
With
more
the
positives.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Oh, great play! They've got a corner here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that was vital. It's a really well-measured ball. And the counter is on. Schneider. Oh, super find. Kane reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Neymar. Turns and goes back. Busquets.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No, not quite.
Schneider will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Hernandez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Vinicius Junior, and it's Kane. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through. He's had a hit! And he's taking no chances there. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picked out brilliantly. That's it! Goal! Inter! It's the moment they all wanted. A goal in his 100th game. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Thuram. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very... Great hit! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Sneijder. Roberto Baggio. And here's Sneijder. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Shot a goal! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
This match was 80,000.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he thumps it clear.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20, Kane. Number 6, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 12, Polo Muani. Number 15,
He won't be happy with that one.
Substitution
And here's
in
Del
progress.
Piero. And he was quick to react. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Inter. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field.
Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
4
And here's
added minutes has been indicated.
They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. That has been slung wide. And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Vlahovic. Can he get it through? And here's Vlahovic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run-up. Oh, they could break here. Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. Too long and over the line. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Busquets. Kane playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get onto this? It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Sané. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vlahovic finds himself offside. Hernandez. It's gone for a throw-in. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Cleared without complication. And he's only too happy to take that back.
There will be
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Mosquera, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you very much for your
Do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rafael Leao. Oh, super find. Khan will lay claim to that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Sané. He's looking to set free a runner.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
The attendance for this match.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Sané. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Ribery. Now it's Kane. big chance, must be! Big chance! It's a goal! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Number 20, Harry
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, a little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
substitution.
Yamal! They've scored! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot.
Yamal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lamine Yamal
Substitution
should
in
really have
progress.
closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Oyarzabal. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's heaved it away. Time and again they are repelled. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3 minutes added
Now it's
time.
Rafael Leao. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Yamal voted man of the match,
We'd like to
and
inform you now
deservedly
that
so.
The latest travel information is currently
Any
being
reflections
displayed
on what
the
you've
screen.
seen, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. David, now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space. No
big chance! Goal! Inter! And just like that, he hits 50.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Great chance! In he goes again. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. They're urging him to shoot. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. David Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
And the shot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona grabbed... That could spell trouble. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
David Villa. And Dijk calmly anticipates.
Been indicated.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And they're quick to get it back. It could be in here. Lovely bit of skill. Beckenbauer. And here's Stoichkov. Busquets. Ribéry. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Van der Vaart. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ribéry. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That's a sweet ball, that. And he's had a hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Vinicius Junior fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yamal, and the counter is on. And here's Stoichkov, looking for the runner. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gently done. Adams cuts out the pass. Busquets.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! Goal! Inter!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes...
And he'll shoot here! And he has kept it out somehow!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets a good foot in there. Hakimi wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
David Villa with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk cuts it out. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Inter Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in. Pedri.
The attendance
So,
for this
Jim, what are you
match was
thinking?
80,607.
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
David Villa. He's had a hit! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Yamal. He has found the way through. Big chance! Goal! Inter! Into the lead more. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar, and it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A good ball, and this looks promising. And that is expertly dealt with. Quarter of an hour played. Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Mbappe. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bergomi. Ribéry. Olise! Goal! Inter! And Go in front. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. He's got the shot away! Yes, it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kane. Maradona. Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, he's been flattened there. This possibly the last play of the half.
Well,
and there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
And a quick reminder today.
It is
that
quite a
parking in the
game,
area around
breathless
the stadium
and
is strictly
laced with
forbidden.
excitement.
Please
well,
use
it remains
parking provided by
very
the club or
delicately
any other
poised,
paid
and
parking
based on
facilities
the
in
promise
area.
we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He is through here. Has a go! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Bit too much weight on the pass. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
953.
Ribery, who does have an assist to his name. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Busquets. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa. Can he finish? There's a goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can...
Speculative strike.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Busquets. Passes short and sharp. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kane. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. Ribery. Aim forwards. Now it's Maradona. David Villa. Ribery. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Haaland. He's in here! And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Security staff for each block.
Thoughts on what we just... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan, the giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rafael Leao. Ribéry. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they go. Oh, what has happened here? And can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rafael Leao. Great ball if he can get there. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Gilberto Silva was in no mood for any of that. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hits one! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Kane. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Madrid have got it back and they'll have... Mbappe! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Hernandez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Delivery from Mbappe. Adams gets it away. Kane. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
2 added minutes
Deep
has been
into
indicated.
stoppage time. He's played him through. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe is flagged offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game is still up for grabs.
I'm sure they will
And
make
the half-time
fine
score,
souvenirs.
1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly
Substitution.
negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk clears.
The attendance for this match was
Valverde.
80,953.
Law. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Inter, number 20, Kane. Coming on the field is
Alexander-Arnold.
number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. That looks a good ball through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's not a fancy looking ball, that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Inter can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 1 minute
a
at
true
a time.
great in every sense of the word. Vieira, Kaká goes in for the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kaká clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Busquets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Please
there.
make sure to watch the screen for an information.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding
Hello,
on it,
everybody,
but
and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And This place is living up to its reputation as one of the...
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That has been cut short. Nicked it back promptly.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Olise tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And the pass is intercepted. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, Vinicius Junior!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And he cuts out the supply. Albertini. Beckham. He could be in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's away. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez. Beckham. He's gone forward. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! In for the pieces! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goal.
And it's Kane. He's had a hit! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, I think we're all recovering from those last frantic moments which so nearly changed the whole outcome. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands... Oh, here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kane! He's missed, but not by that far. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rodri. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Albertini. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And he's running through. Shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The
Busquets.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
And the finish! He scores! And they're back in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nice control. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's run loose here. Olise. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Coming on to
So,
replace
time for
him
changes
is
on both
number
sides,
7,
actually.
Dennis Law.
This is quite a
Substitutions taking
battle.
place.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Schmeichel sends that a long way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, Thunderbolts! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Volunteers for each
Well,
block.
neither side
Please
could get over
report
the
to
line
staff
here.
room.